Hello you guys, and welcome back to Brittany Allen Crafts. Hello, if you are a returning subscriber, I love you so much. If you are new, hi, my name is Brittany. I'm a self-diagnosed Dollar Tree addict with a love for budget-friendly home decor. I took those two things and this channel emerged. So I have some very exciting DIYs and some very exciting news to share with you guys throughout this video when I have a chance. But for right now, let's go ahead and start on DIY number 1. So for this DIY, you're going to need one of those beware signs from the Dollar Tree. You're going to want to flip it over and paint the back side with 3 coats of Ivory by Waverly. So I have this free printable, and yes, I saved it, and it will be in the description of this video for you guys, as well as any other free printables from here on out, I promise. But yeah, so this part right here, all you're going to need to do is use some black by Apple Barrel to paint the word broom, and then the word parking will be in the color Merlot by Waverly. Obviously, those colors can be alternated or changed out however you like, but those are the colors that I chose, and they did come together pretty good. While we have a second, I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys to subscribe and turn on that bell so you don't miss an upload. I do not have a set schedule as of right now. We are about to move, so there's no point in really doing that right now. As y'all know, we are trying to purchase a house, and it is in the very final stages of the process, and so as long as nothing goes wrong, the house will be ours. But regardless, if not, we will have to move in November. At the end of November, our rent will go sky high as soon as our lease is up, and we can't afford that. So it just wouldn't be a good idea for me to start a schedule when we're moving in 2 months. But yeah, if you haven't joined my Facebook group, the link is in the description of this video. It'll be the best way to be notified of any upcoming uploads, or I share just all kinds of things there that I'm not able to share on YouTube. So yeah, go join my Facebook group. The link is in the description, and pray that me and my fiance get this house because we want it so bad. Alright, let's move on. So I'm using Khaki by Apple Barrel to paint the handle of the broom. By the way, I am an affiliate of Walmart, so I will link any paintbrushes, paint, or anything else that you can find at Walmart for you guys down in the description. So for the bottom part of the broom, I mixed together Nutmeg Brown by Apple Barrel and Khaki, about half and half, and I'll use that to paint the bottom half of the broom. For the hooks on this sign, you can use these removable hooks from Dollar Tree. These things work so good. Isn't that wild that the ones that were not removable didn't hold up for nothing, and the ones that are removable are like in comparison to command? I mean, I might be pushing it. I have not had like months and months of time to let these sit, but as far as I can tell, they work pretty good. So one more thing on the hooks, you can paint and you can cut off half of the part where you pull it out or pull it off, and it'll still work, or at least it should. Don't hold me to it, but you can paint to blend it with the sign so you can't see it as much. I'm using these little scarecrow brooms from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to remove the scarecrow, and you don't have to cut that jute right there. He's actually just glued on. But now I'm just going to take some jute, and I'm going to start at the very top of the broom handle, and I'm going to wrap the jute all the way down to the bottom to create a good little nice looking handle for this broom. Also, that loop that you see at the top of the broom, I did end up taking that off because the loop is in the back of the broom, but it's in my front of the broom, so I had to switch that around. I hope that makes sense. But so I'm just going to glue and cut off this jute right here. Now I'm going to remove those little leaves that came on the broom. You may have to use some scissors to pull some of that glue off. Just be careful because those straw pieces will come out. So this pick right here, if you have 2 of these, use those 2, and those would be amazing to decorate these brooms with. I only had 1, and I didn't just want to decorate one with the pick. So I'm using 2 pieces of the fern and then 2 leaves from a bouquet from Dollar Tree, 1 set of the berries that are the fall edition, and 1 pine cone on this broom, and I put one of those little pumpkins on the other one. And this is how it turned out, you guys. I really hope that you like it. I mean, I was really happy with how it turned out. I wasn't really sure if it was gonna turn out how I imagined it would. It actually turned out a lot different than I imagined, but I'm happy with it. Let me know what you guys think, and let's move on to DIY number 2. So for this DIY, you're going to need the Scotch-Brite copper scrubber, and it comes in a pack of 2. You're going to want to manipulate the middle of one of them, and then I used one of those wood pieces from Dollar Tree. You can use cork, wood piece. There's like so many things. A tumbling tower game. So many options for you guys to use. I would love to see what you guys do end up using. So again, if you haven't joined my Facebook group, that is an amazing way to share y'all's DIYs. I absolutely love seeing what you guys create. The last part of this DIY is decorating the little wire pumpkins. If you'd like to recreate them how I made them, you can add a little jute bow onto one and then cut some leaves from a bouquet and add those on. But there's so many different ways that you could decorate these. I would love to hear some of y'all's ideas down in the comments. This is how it turned out. It's so simple, like a literal 3-minute DIY, but it's so cute. All right, so on to the third and final DIY. You're gonna need one of these little coffee signs from Dollar Tree. These are kind of old, so I don't know if you'll be able to find them, but on Pinterest, there's so many options for printable outlines for these, so maybe you could do something with that. I'm not sure, but you've seen I'm using Antique White by Folk Art to paint this sign. You're going to need to do at least 2 to 3 coats of the vintage white, and then just use black by Apple Barrel to paint the lid. And as you'll see, I messed up at first and put the line in the wrong spot, and then I changed that later. So while we have a second, I wanted to tell you guys about a GoFundMe by Barbara DeMatteis. I'll put her name up on the screen. She's trying to raise the money to bring home her youngest daughter's body. She passed away in Arizona, and I believe Barbara is located in Mississippi, so that is a very long distance away. And so she's trying to bring home her daughter's body, and she's also trying to pay to have her cremated. So her goal is $7,000, which she has already raised $1,400 since the last time I checked, about 30 minutes ago. So there are some amazing people donating. I just wanted to ask all of y'all if you have anything that you can donate, anything at all. So 5, 10, 20, anything will help. Do not feel obligated if you are not able to donate. However, if you are able to give anything at all, the link will be in the description to the GoFundMe. Alright guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next step of this DIY. I'm using a scrap piece from that orange burlap messenger bag you can pick up at the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to glue that down and then glue down the sides as well. I have this free printable that I will link in the description for you guys. It was actually from a potion, or yeah, like a potion bottle set of printables. So I just glued that right on, and that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please share this video. I will shout you out along with your social media or anything else that you want me to add in there with the shout out. Leave me a comment. Let me know which, if any, of these DIYs is your favorite. Please don't forget to go donate if you can, and thanks so much for watching.